guys, this is Corey Ginley. I'm the athletic coordinator at Reuter Family YMCA, and today we're going to show you guys a practice for soccer that you can do at home. So the things we're doing today are intended for 5 to 12-year-olds, but feel free to tweak it to your child's abilities. Well, first things first, let's get a good warm-up in. All right, guys, first let's start with a 2-minute jog, so that way you can get your legs nice and warmed up. Next, we're going to do some Frankensteins. These are pretty easy to do. Simply put your hand out in front of you and kick up to your hand, trying to keep your leg as straight as possible. Alright guys, next we're working on hip flexors. All you're going to do is stick your leg out to the side at a 90-degree angle and rotate it inward. Do it with both legs stepping forward, and then when you're done with that, turn around and go backwards. Next we're doing karaoke. This is where you take one foot, cross it over, and then back behind your leg, and then you do that all the way down the sideline. Next we're doing high knee skips. Simply shoot one knee up in the air with your alternating arm going straight up in the air, and then go back and forth. Alrighty guys, so the first thing we're gonna work on is passing and catching the ball. So we're gonna stand about 10 feet away from each other, and we're just gonna pass the ball and catch it with our feet. I'll show you guys right now. First, start by setting up your cones. If you guys don't have cones at home, I recommend using any kind of marker, maybe some quarters, maybe some canned goods, anything that really works for you. In this drill, we're working on passing and trapping the ball. When passing, you wanna use the inside of your foot, swinging it just like a pendulum towards the person you're passing to. Make sure you really try to get this form down as you're passing to your partner. Once passed to, trap the ball and then pass it back. If this is a little too easy for you, try passing the ball back and forth without trapping the ball in a controlled manner. All right guys, so the next thing we're gonna work on is dribbling. Dribbling's pretty easy to do, but we really wanna nail down the form so that you can dribble for long periods of time. The best way to do that is to set up markers or cones anywhere that you can and try to dribble through them or around them. I'll show you a couple ways to do it, but that's pretty easy to do. Try to do it for about 10 to 15 minutes. If you wanna do this like a controlled drill, set up some cones about 4 feet away from each other and try to weave in and out of them, going back and forth without stopping. So the next drill we're gonna try to do is the 1-2 drill. Let me show you guys how to do it. To start this drill, set up some cones about 10 feet away from each other. You're gonna pass the ball to your partner, who's gonna do a controlled touch back to you, and then back to your partner, back and forth, acting like there's a defender in between both of you guys. Do this a bunch until it feels comfortable. Alrighty guys, so the last thing we're gonna go over today is a throw-in. So you're only gonna throw in the ball if the ball goes out of bounds on either sideline. The opposite team is gonna throw that ball in. And you're gonna have to keep both legs on the ground, and you're gonna toss the ball. It has to be over the head or you're gonna get a penalty. So you wanna toss it over your head. You have to leave both feet on the ground. As long as this foot stays on the ground, the toe can be up, the leg can be back. As long as it's on the ground, it's all good. So I want you guys to try and practice at least 10 throw-ins. Get them really good. Make sure to keep those feet on the ground or you're gonna get called for it, okay? Alrighty guys, that's the end of our practice for today. If you guys have any comments or anything, please be sure to leave them in the comments down below. We'll be sure to take a look at them. Until the start of the soccer season, this is Corey, and I'm out. See you guys.